College Ducks of 2023. Now, many of you may not have seen me around the school before, as I started my time at Christian Brothers College relatively late. In fact, my first ever day at the school was as a Year 12. It was a Thursday, week 5 of term 1. I still remember my first lesson here, Methods in the Brothers' House. I remember being intimidated by the ancient-looking classroom, the room of completely new faces, and of course, Mr. Santini. However, it was also this first lesson that introduced me to the brotherhood present between students here, and the enthusiasm of teachers here to go above and beyond to help. These two themes continue to be the ones that stuck out to me the most throughout my short time at the college. From the class of 2023's welcoming approach to me, or the willingness of teachers to stay back at study nights to help finish assignments before deadlines, it was evident that this school was something special. Having finally experienced it myself, I can say that the novelty of your ATAR is short-lived, and you likely won't care after a week, as there is a plethora of ways to get into whatever course you'd like to do. However, the feeling of accomplishment that comes from achieving a difficult goal is one that I believe everyone should chase. For me, I was set on this path in Year 3, when I saw my older cousin win Dr. Beer's school, and just decided I wanted to go for it. For you, it might be making a sporting team or getting a certain job. Whatever it may be, always believe it is within your reach and view every decision you make with the lens of how it affects you reaching your goal. Achieving Ducks was only made possible by the support of those around me, and to those people, I'd like to say thank you. Firstly, Dr. Delco. I still remember that day Arlo put me on FaceTime with you, and you did everything you could to get me into CBC as soon as possible. Thank you for believing in the Ducks' aspirations from day one, and making sure I wouldn't settle for anything less than A+. To Mr. Atkinson, thank you for working me into a villa and ensuring I was on track throughout the year. Mr. Navarro, your chats in the morning were the perfect start to stressful days. Thank you for putting up with me and Michael doing spec math on the whiteboard every chance we got. Mr. Sirocki, I will always be grateful to you for adjusting the carefully planned spec math year plan to allow me to catch up. I'll never forget some of the talks throughout the year that got the entire class involved for full lessons. Mr. DePinto, thank you for guiding me through chemistry. For your first year teaching it, you did great, and your future classes will be lucky to have you. You are right, I still can't forget the 007 explanation of my cells, despite how much I might want to. Mr. McPherson, you're a legend. Stepping up partway through the year to take over 2 Year 12 classes can never be easy, especially when the subjects are methods in physics and you have to deal with the excitable nature of the boys in those classes. Thank you for all the hard work and extra hours you put in to ensure the best outcome for every single individual you taught. Thank you, Mr. Spudich, for helping me power through my research project and achieve my 1 merit, and Ms. Wiedemann for the help with speeding through my vet course in a few weeks. Joseph Tripodi and Seb Alfred, the work you guys do can often go very underappreciated, so thank you. You made a huge impact on mine and many others' academic success, whether it was from drilling in concepts for exam prep or giving us the keys to push our assignments to the next level. Finally, thank you to my friends and family who supported me along the way and were understanding of the times I skipped out on chores or events to catch up on schoolwork. Now, some advice for the class of 2024. My unique experience of having spent time studying Year 12 at more than one school gives me a unique perspective to comment on the strengths of CBC. Trust me on these 3 things. Firstly, the work and care that teachers put into their students at the school is special. Our whole schooling lives, teachers can feel like this opposing force who tell you off and give you homework. However, it is in Year 12 especially when you really begin to see teachers as people who chose their profession for the love of helping us, students, learn and achieve our academic goals. Make sure to work with your teachers, not against them. Don't be afraid to ask for more help, and of course make sure to thank them. Secondly, you are so lucky to have tutors here. Use them. Having talked to mates from other schools, this is the biggest factor that makes them jealous at CBC. These tutors, having recently finished Year 12 themselves, are able to work with you and provide help in a way no others can. Attending study nights with these tutors is one of the best decisions you can make to improve your academic success. Finally, Year 12 is not that bad. While many build it up as a year of hell, and at certain times it might feel like that, you will get through it. With proper time management, the workload is very reasonable. There is never a point where the work is enough to justify giving up on the things you love. Sure, skipping out on a night out to catch up on work is always helpful, but make sure to make time for friends and hobbies, as these things will keep you sane throughout the year. In my short time at CBC, sure there were struggles, like integrating with a completely new cohort in such a limited time, or forgetting to bring my cheat sheets to my spec exam. But these were greatly outweighed by the numerous good times. I am extremely grateful to the college for giving me the opportunity to excel in my academics and enjoy my time here. My final message is that whatever you are working towards, whether it be academic or otherwise, give it your all. It is better to live with the short-term pain of hard work than the long-term pain of thinking what could have been if only you had worked a little harder. Thank you, and up the Fins.